There's a haste within your heart, a crippling haste within your heart, an endless sea of doubt. When will your time come about? There's a haste within your heart, and I can't be alone. The time gets closer. It's time to tear your dreams at the seams. There's a haste within your heart, a crippling haste within your heart. The time gets closer, the time gets
You may not have heard of them before, but I think that these boys are the rising stars of the future. In the studio with me today is Jack and Jack, the rhythm section, apparently, from Cloning the Mammoth. How are you boys today?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks.
Yeah, nice.
Well, okay, with the release of your new single, let's take it back to the beginning of Cloning the Mammoth. So tell me a bit about the band. What is your guys' origin story?
So pretty much there was Jack, Felix, Nick and I all in the same year 8 class. And so we've, all been interested in music, all have the same tastes. And then, about year 10, I ended up starting a band with Felix and we played a bit. Then Jack came in, the drummer. And so we had the 3-piece, and so we could actually play properly by ourselves. And then my cousin Bevan, who's from Kalgoorlie, he joined the band to be our rhythm guitarist and backup singer. And then finally, at the end of last year, I want to say, Nick joined our band. Always been wanting to have him in the band, and so finally, since we had the money to invest in good keyboard equipment and he had the knowledge to play it, we had our 5-piece finally, playing with our mates from year 8, so it's great.
So you finally let the last one in to complete the whole band?
Yeah. Made things great.
So yeah, you've been friends all this time. It's just one of those growing up stories of this band.
Definitely.
Has it matured with you guys?
Nick he played trumpet in year 7, but like he started guitar when we'd all been, Jack as well. Like Felix and I have been playing instruments since we were like 5 or something, and then Jack started playing drums, I think, in year 8, and he...
Year 9.
Year 9.
I think I was playing viola, you're right.
Yeah.
After you even formed the band, you started playing the drums.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, and so he just, got to that point. He's one of those people that picks stuff up really, really quickly.
Aw.
And so he just, after about a year and a half, we were like, yeah, we could definitely write some stuff with you. It started off a bit Felix telling him what to play and him just joining along, but yeah, he's become really great at writing as well. And so then also Nick started guitar around that same time, and he started writing his own music. He's in a band with Felix, our lead guitarist and singer, called Deli Days, and we often gig with them, and they're a lot of fun to play with. And he's really put in a lot of time in writing in that, and so he's got really great at doing that too. And so it's a really collaborative affair when we're writing our songs, which we have been doing for the last 3 months or so exclusively. Every Sunday.
Going off that, you guys have been around for such like a little time, and you've done quite well for yourself. You have 2 singles out now. So what's going to be like a highlight of your little career so far, shall I say?
Ooh, that's a good question, actually.
I think Big Splash was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
As much as we didn't really do heaps in it, just like being involved in a big Perth thing was a lot of fun, and
would have been nice to stay in that for a bit longer.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where you're up against someone who's been playing music in bands for like practicing every week, whereas we're quite invested in our uni life, so it's a lot harder to play rehearse regularly and play regularly like these guys do, who rehearse 3-4 times a week.
Was this last year's competition?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say because
it wasn't big enough this year.
No, I did.
So
see
I had
that.
to cancel.
Very
it.
upsetting, but Pal Negro won last year.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you went to that grand final, but that was the most amazing gig I think I've ever been to in my entire life.
Yeah.
But you were still in there. You got into the ranks of those sort of people, so it's
it was a
still
lot of
pretty
fun.
impressive. Well, even there, you've gigged around the Perth scene for quite a bit, and now, like I said before, released 2 singles. What do you guys like better, the recording experience or the live stuff? Like, I guess they're completely different, and everyone else has a different opinion on this. So I want to hear both Jack and yours, Jack.
I think we have the same. I'll see if you.
Well, I mean, when we're gigging, it's a lot more sort of just whatever goes. I think Jack plays a lot more sort of crazier stuff on the gigs, and then when we go to the recording, it's a lot more sort of, I don't know. Felix is like a bit of a perfectionist, so he wants everything just to be like immaculate. So I think that's like gigging is where it's sort of we just sort of let loose a bit more, and just sort of make sure we have as much fun as we can.
Okay, you're just laughing your head off right
He
now.
has that.
What are you thinking right now?
I don't know. If you look at Felix whilst he's playing live, you would think he's the most uptight human being alive.
Oh, no.
It's entertaining. He gets really stressed when it comes to gigging, just because like Jack said, he's a perfectionist, and so he really wants to do it right and not make any mistakes or anything. And you'll watch him tune in between every song, and it takes him a while, but
It'll sound the best that way then, will it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you guys are playing here. So today, which is Tuesday, it's Wednesday the 13th.
Wednesday.
I forgot the date right then. Wednesday the 13th at Murdoch for some of the Murdoch students' sound projects. So a little gig like this, how do you think that will differ from obviously those bigger ones? What do you think's what do you feel is different? Do you like playing a little sound stage like this, or would you rather play to more people? Everyone likes more people.
It is a smaller crowd, that's for sure.
The tutor he's really going to go off.
I just love that we can actually spend the time to get the sound right and everything. There's no there's a bit of a rush, but it's not like you have to get off the stage right now because the next band, or get on, set everything up, because that puts Felix on edge. But
it puts everyone on edge.
Yeah, but
I feel like it's poor Felix when he's playing live. He's just gonna go crazy.
You got to see it.
I'm gonna see it soon.
Exactly.
It's gonna be interesting.
But no, he's so it's different, but it's quite nice in that you can set everything up to the way you want it, rather than your sound check might be the first band who's playing tonight or the headline, whatever. It's just whatever their settings are, and quite often we're quite different to, you know, quite a lot of bands are grunge or indie pop, whereas we're a bit of a strange thing, but it's never really catered to us, which is, it's quite nice to have, you know, all of our sounds are set up so that they work with what we're playing. So that's a very nice thing, especially it'll come out well, hopefully, like if we play it right.
Make my last amends, and they will take time to comprehend. Hesitations intertwine with death and time. Should have known it for a little while. 'Cause inclinations are defined by the hopes we all deny. I should have known it for a little while. Can you tell me how it feels? Well, you lost something that you never had. Tell me how it feels. Well, you lost something that you never had. It feels. Well, you lost something that you never had. Tell me how it feels. I said it ain't like the first night. Formed up in the night, early in my life, swollen on my eye. Chance gazes in twilights, never fall at the right time. No matter how hard I could have tried. Hesitations intertwine with death and time. Should have known it for a little while. 'Cause inclinations are defined by the hopes we all deny. I should have known it for a little while. Can you tell me how it feels? Well, you lost something that you never had. Tell me how it feels. You lost something that you never had. It feels. Well, you lost something that you never had. Tell me how it feels. It was the last time we spoke, I wasn't listening. Watching the sweat on your brow, still was glistening. The last time we spoke, you were both swimming in our cold sweats, complained by indecision. The last time we spoke, I wasn't listening. Watching the sweat on your brow, still was glistening. The last time we spoke, you were both swimming in our cold sweats, complained by indecision. Yeah. Calling my name indecision. Ooh.
That's good. Well, yeah. So we'll go back to your latest single, San Francisco. Is there anything else in the works for coming to release soon? Because this came out a few weeks ago, if I'm right.
Probably about a month.
About a month?
Now. I want to say
It'd be almost a month.
month and a half.
Yeah.
So
I
is
We're not,
this-
we're not
We should have a look at
super
it.
certain. Unfortunately, like, you know, it was just like we couldn't really do a gig for the release because it was just, you know, hectic times at uni and stuff. And my cousin Bevan, the rhythm guitarist, he's in his 4th year of physiotherapy, so he's got prac every 4 weeks or so, and he's going to China in the middle of October for a month.
just a little bit to do, doesn't he?
Yeah, and so
What is he doing? Put the
yeah.
band first. Come on, Evan. What is this?
So it's you know, a lot of, you know, mixing everything together. Like, I'm at Curtin, he's at Curtin, whereas all the other people in the band are at UWA, so our tuition fees don't even match up, so that's another fun thing. And yes, everyone's got things going on, but we've just been pretty much writing new songs. We've got a couple we're playing today.
Oh.
So
Most
that'll
of
be,
them are new today.
yeah, so we've only got our first single, Closer, we'll be playing,
Yeah.
and our song New New.
New, yeah.
We're bad at writing names, but New, apart from that, I'm pretty sure they're all new.
Yeah.
New is the least
Nice
new,
new.
is the second least new of the songs we're playing today.
Okay.
So that will be good.
So-
we have names for the newer ones, but not New.
New News the name? Was New
Uh,
New in the works
It's the working
name?
title.
The working
Yeah.
title. Well, hopefully that'll sound new. I don't know. Sound good?
It's got a sick radio snipping that Nick will be pumping out in the intro, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah. That was quite cool. I don't know how we came up with that one, but
We
yeah.
were just like, let's just put like a little snippet of like a police radio in, and it's really cool.
Okay, that's going to be different.
a lot
I'm
of
excited
fun.
to see that one then. Well, for anyone obviously who cannot make today's gig because it's a very intimate, small gig today, only for the exclusive people. When are we able to hear you guys? What's in the works?
I definitely think once Bevan is back, we'll have quite a few gigs. You know, December, January, we'll be trying. Like, now we've got a very good set list. Like, we won't be playing everything every gig because, you know, at the moment set times are quite constrictive. But now that we can swap around and not playing the same, because there was a period where we played all the same songs, and
Yeah.
you know, you get sick of them, the audience gets sick of them, everyone kind of wants something fresh, and so
Yeah.
we wanted to, rather than just swap out one song at a time or something, we wanted to have a whole new set list that we can play, and it'll be, you know, new and interesting, and kind of show almost like another EP, but without having an initial EP, or we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what's coming up. Well, thank you, Jack and Jax, for talking to me today, and we'll hopefully hear from you guys soon then.
Definitely. Thank you so much for having us.
Where's the handle?